Hello and welcome. This is AB Fit Prenatal Workouts. My name is Amy Blumenthal. I'm a prenatal and postpartum fitness coach. Before you start any prenatal or postpartum exercises, please make sure to get medical provider clearance. If you experience any symptoms like leaking, pelvic pain or pelvic heaviness, low back pain, anything like that, make sure to visit a pelvic floor physical therapist. Equipment needed today is a couple sets of dumbbells and water for breaks. You'll also need a chair or a bench or something to sit on for a seated shoulder press. That's optional. I'll give cues as we get there. Let's get started with our warm-up here. We're going to start with a breathing drill. Place those hands on the sides of the rib cage. We're going to inhale into our hands, into the side and back body, and then exhale out the mouth. 2 more breaths just like that. Focusing on that expansion through that back and side body. Exhale. 1 more time. Focus on relaxing those shoulders and keeping the breath into that diaphragm, not the belly. And exhale. Let's apply that to a squat and reach. Inhale. Keep the rib cage down. Reach. Exhale. Release down. Exhale down. 1 more. Awesome. Let's go into some hip circles here. Just getting the body moving, warmed up, getting the heart rate up a little bit. Everything today is at your own pace. I will provide different modifications and alternatives and swaps that are appropriate for pregnancy depending on your symptoms and what you're feeling today. Everything today is at your own pace. Range of motion, intensity, effort level is always up to you. And go ahead and center those hips out. Let's go into some body weight squats. Push the hips back. Wider stance might feel more comfortable if you're 2nd or 3rd trimester here. Making room for baby belly. Keeping that breath strategy in mind as we inhale, lower, exhale, lift, and exhale. So it's a light connection to the pelvic floor and core as we come up out of the squat, or usually during the exertion phase, or it could be during the whole range of motion of the movement. I'll kind of give those cues as we go. 2 more squats. All right, let's bring those arms out in front. We'll rotate through that T-spine and come up and over. So open, keep the pelvis forward, up and over. Reverse directions each time you come forward. 1 more on this side. This is great for the shoulder mobility as well. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Open up and over. Reverse it. Slow and controlled, little bend in those knees. That helps get the pelvis in a good position. Anterior tilt is normal for during pregnancy. 1 more. Let's march it out. We're gonna go out, knee to the outside here to make room for baby belly if you need it. Reach and pull with those arms, warming up shoulders again and back. Nice job. We're gonna switch to a hamstring curl in 3, 2, 1. Reach and pull forward and back. Pull the heel back towards the butt. Just a few more of these. 3, 2, 1. Plant those feet, go wide if it feels good on the pelvis. Stance is always up to you. Shift your weight left to right. Should feel really good on the hips. This can be just a hip shift if you'd like. Just push the hip left, right, towards the back wall. Or it can be a nice, deeper lateral squat. 1 more each way. And let's take a step back. Reverse lunge. Slight hinge forward. Dropping that knee however far down feels good. If you're experiencing any pelvic pain or SPD, you can take a couple adjustments to see if it feels more supportive. You can reduce your range of motion, so not go down as far. You can take a smaller step back, or you can add some support. Grab a wall or a chair nearby, see if that helps. Trying to keep that pelvis nice and stable to reduce those cross forces. If none of those work, I would go back to squats. One more each leg. All right, let's go jacks to finish off warm up. Tap it out. These lower impact version of a jack might feel better second and third trimester. You can always go full jacks if you're not experiencing any pelvic floor heaviness or leaking or anything like that. As pregnancy goes on, you might want to reduce those impacts just to preserve that pelvic floor and core health for postpartum. Making sure those landings are nice and soft. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, quick sip of water. We're going into our workout. Our workout today is 7 intervals, 45 seconds each, 15 seconds transition in between. It is a mix of strength and cardio. I'll show each exercise as we get to it. We're going to go through 2 times through. Our first one is going to be a Romanian deadlift plus bicep curl. Any combination move, you don't have to do both. It's always optional. You can pick one or the other. So narrow stance here, we're going to do an RDL, lower it down with a hinge, bicep curl at the top. You can do one or both arms. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, 45 seconds. RDL, Romanian deadlift, elbows in, bicep curl. Inhale down, exhale, lightly connect to that core and pelvic floor. Awesome job. Again, range of motion will be up to you. It is okay to make those adjustments. If a regular Romanian deadlift doesn't feel good, especially if the belly is getting bigger in second and third trimester, you can go more of a sumo stance here. Hinge and curl. Pushing the hips back. Working the glutes and hamstrings. Nice job. Here's 3, 2, and 1. All right, grab that chair. We're going to do a seated shoulder press here. Medium weights or so. You can do this in a kneeling position or standing as well. That just puts a little bit more pressure to the midline. Here's 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Dropping down into the seated position allows the hips and rib cage to stack well and to manage that pressure, intra-abdominal pressure, a little bit better. So as we press, our rib cage wants to go forward, and that sends a lot of pressure forward into the midline, which is already under a lot of stress with baby. You can always alternate, pressing straight up to the ceiling above that shoulder, maybe slightly in front of your body. Elbow can be wide or it can be in. If it's wide, we're working more top of the shoulder. If it's in, we're working a little bit more of the front of the shoulder. Nice job. Big exhale. Press. Inhale, lower. 3, 2, 1. We're going to go into a little bit higher intensity here, or getting the heart rate up a little bit. We're going to go into a knee driver. We're going to go 3 knee drivers. 3, 2, 1. We're going to go cross-country ski for 3 and switch. Ready? And go. Knee driver. Switch, 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 knee driver. If you don't want the impact, you don't have to do those cross-country skis. You can stay in knee driver, step together, and go other side. You can go double arm push and pull or opposite arm. Effort level on a scale of 1 to 10 for strength is going to be about a 7 out of 10. How hard those muscles feel like they're working. Last couple of reps are challenging but doable. On these cardio intervals, the heart rate and breathing rate is going to be elevated, so your overall effort level feels like a 6 to 7. Not too much. We don't want to push too many boundaries. Here's 3, 2, 1. So you're breathless, but you could still talk a few words if needed. All right, I'm going to grab a single dumbbell here. We're going to go squat to curtsy lunge, squat, curtsy, squat. 3, 2, 1, join me here. So 1 squat to 1 curtsy, switching sides on that curtsy lunge. So we're pushing that knee behind the heel, driving up, finding your squat, Again, combination, you don't have to do both of these movements, especially if curtsy lunge doesn't feel good on the hips. You're over halfway, nice job. Couple seconds down, 1 to 2 counts. 1 to 2 counts up, full extension up top as we transition to the next move. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to grab my chair or bench here. We're going to do an inclined push-up and row. So dumbbells on that bench or step. Find an inclined plank. We're going to row and push up. Here's 3, 2, 1. And again, you don't have to do both of these. You can do 1 row to 1 push-up. You can do just rows, just push-ups. Any and all of those variations are great. You can be on your toes. I would go a little bit wider with your stance. Engagement in the core. Just pull that baby belly in just a touch. Doesn't have to be a strong contraction here. You can drop to those knees if needed. You can take a break if needed. Try to keep it under 5 seconds if you can. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go into a butt kick with a march. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Butt kickers can be hamstring curl for lower impact. Add a little bit of a bounce if you're wanting a little bit of more intensity or bigger movements. Nice job. Main thing is just to move your body here. Do what feels good. We want it to be a positive experience. Working out during pregnancy, we don't want it to be a stressor. Doing what supports your body right now, today. We got 10 seconds. Getting those arms big. 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna grab 2 dumbbells. I'm gonna set them up with a little bit of space in between. This is gonna be a dumbbell snatch. Set it down. Pop it over. 3, 2, 1. This can be a power upright row to squat. It can be a step together and over. It doesn't have to be a full jump. It can be step together, step, snatch. So we're doing a strong pull with that dumbbell all the way up to that vertical position. Dumbbell stays close to the body but on the side of baby belly. We don't want to pull in front of us. Thus doing that single arm version. So this can be a touch reach. If you don't want the dumbbell, touch reach. Doesn't have to be to the floor. If you want to do a hanging version, you can keep the dumbbell in the hand, snatch, go down, switch, snatch. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. We got 1 minute in between rounds here. Nice work here. So now that round 1 is done, kind of reflect back, see how that one felt, if it was too challenging, too easy. Make those adjustments, making sure that the movements support you. There's always options to scale back, and there's also options to scale up as well. All right, we're gonna go into round 2 in 20 seconds here, Romanian deadlift plus bicep curl. If you want to focus more on lower body, I would eliminate the curl, go heavier with that RDL. Remember, you can always do sumo squat as well. You can always do a single leg version as well. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So you can do a B stance, or it can be a single-sided Romanian deadlift as well. Offset. Looking good, nice job. Slow and controlled here. No rush with these strength movements. 10 seconds. We're hinging down, getting all the way up back to neutral. We don't need to push forward past neutral. 3, 2, and 1. We got seated single arm press, alternating. Set it up. I like to be right on the edge of the seat here. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Light connection to that core, just a gentle lift of baby belly. The chair also will provide a little bit of feedback for pelvic floor engagement. Nice job. Find your focus here. Strong upper body. Nice work. About 10 seconds to go. Maybe 3 reps to the finish. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got knee driver, cross-country ski, or whatever customized variation you'd like. All right, set it up, split your stance. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Just tapping that foot back. Quick little hop switches if that feels okay for you. Three of each. Nice job. Try to sink nice and low into that front leg, but if you need to stand taller today, that is okay. Do what best serves you. Nice job. Find that pace that works for you. We got 10 seconds. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squat and curtsy lunge. Set it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Find that breath strategy. Awesome job. Try to make these as smooth as you can. Step right into that squat, right into that curtsy if you can. 20 seconds to go. Adding that lateral movement really helps with those hip and ankle and knee stabilization movements. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbell row. You don't have to incline this one, but it really helps with that intra-abdominal pressure. We don't want to send too much pressure down into that midsection forward. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You don't have to plank on top of the dumbbells either, especially with that push-up on an elevated surface can be challenging to maneuver. Elbows slightly in, 45 degrees or so on that push-up. Pull those elbows in, rotate those arms. Hands stay positioned where they are, but we're working to externally rotate. Dumbbell scoops to the hip, elbow to the ceiling without rotating that midsection. Nice job. 3, 2, 1. Butt kick with marching. I'm going to start with the marches this time. Go wide with the marches if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 4 of each. You can make these a little bit more impact if it feels good for you. You can make them full butt kickers. Nice work. Keep it moving. Almost there. Finish the interval. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, set up your 2 dumbbells. Whatever variation of dumbbell snatch works for you. 5, 4, last interval. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Use those legs. Power that dumbbell up. Nice job. Doesn't have to be a heavy dumbbell. We're going for more of a heart rate, breathing rate increase here. Cardio move. So it doesn't have to be super heavy. And we're getting lots of reps in. Nice job. 15 seconds to go. Pull that elbow up, shrug that shoulder. Nice job. 3, 2, 1. All right, dumbbell to the side. Couple minutes of cool down here. Grab a quick drink. Roll through those shoulders. Couple of deep inhales and exhales. Again, expanding through that side and back body into the rib cage. Try not to go out into the baby belly with the breath. Last breath here. Bring those arms behind, interlace the fingers, drop it down, and lift up slightly. Awesome job today. Prenatal workouts can be challenging in lots of different ways. Motivation certainly is almost always a challenge. 20-minute workouts are a great solution for that. Not a big commitment, but it will elevate your feeling of well-being and accomplishment. It'll help in a lot of different ways. Release. Push those hands, palms face out, around the spine as best you can here. Curl the tailbone under. Just a gentle round through that spine. One more breath here. And exhale. Hamstring stretch. We'll do this one dynamically. So push the heel down. Pull the toes up. Sink those hips back. Feel that stretch for a couple seconds. Scoop those arms down. Push forward with an inhale. Reach up. Step together. Exhale. Step back with that opposite foot. Rock it back into that hamstring stretch. Hold for a couple seconds. Really gentle and slow and controlled here. Scoop it with an inhale. Exhale, one more. On your breath. Step it together. Final reach up and exhale down. I know that was a short cool down. Repeat those stretches and mobility if you can. Otherwise, do your own thing for an extended cool down. Highly recommended. Thank you so much for working out with me today. Let me know what you thought in the comment section, or hit that like and subscribe and share with anybody who you think would benefit from prenatal and postpartum workouts. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.